I'm getting a message that somebody wants to connect with you, and it feels like they want to connect with you to provide you some information, give you some insight into something that you're seeking. It's like a little bird comes out of nowhere and just drops off that last piece of the puzzle that you've been looking for, or that key detail, that key piece of information. So you're going to discover something by way of someone opening a door for you to discover it. So it feels like this information that you're about to receive has always been there, but suddenly I'm hearing a gust of wind opens this door, and there is this information that somebody is offering to you on a silver platter. So I don't know what aspect of your life this is relating to. It could be any aspect of your life. We could be talking about anything. But my intention sitting down today was to do a reading about the Aries new moon and about all of the energies in Aries. But this message that's coming through feels a little bit different. I'm not sure how it aligns with the Aries new moon, or if it even does. But Aries is typically an energy that doesn't wait, that doesn't really hold back. So perhaps this is why this gust of wind has come through now. And a gust of wind, of course, ignites the fire, or makes the fire grow even taller and maybe even a little wild. So there could be something that starts to feel a little bit like, or spreads like a wildfire. Some information maybe, and it's coming to you. It's spreading towards you. It's good for you, though. It's in your benefit. Okay, I feel I have my decks out, but all of a sudden I feel really guided to pull from here, the Quiet Rebel Oracle. So let's just see. What is it that wants to be said from this deck, Spirit? The upside down perspective shift. That's interesting, because as soon as I saw this card, it was like, this is what's on the other side of the door. It's like somebody bending over backwards with the silver, like picture her holding a silver platter with the information you need. It could be the case that somebody has agreed with you, is starting to see something that you're going through, or has been through something similar that you have, and now they want to give you something to help you. Some information. This could be somebody who was so-called working against you before, or maybe just someone who had opposing views, somebody who was holding back or believed a lie and now suddenly sees the truth and wants to align with you or offer you something. It could be in a relationship context, but this feels a little bit different, I have to say. You apply it as it resonates, but whatever it is, it's valuable for you. So let's get the other cards out and see what's going on. Aries. Okay. I'm going to use the Oraclearium, I think it's called. The Death Doula Oracle, the 5-cent tarot, and the Somnia Tarot. Okay, so let's see. What is this reading all about? Spirit, what is this reading all about? I'm hearing take a deep breath. This definitely feels like a pivotal moment. Oh, you know what it could be relating to, actually, astrologically? It could be the shift from Uranus into Gemini, which brings a lot of quick-moving information. Yes, a gust of wind. That's what it is, a gust of wind. Of course, this is backed by everything that's going, like the Aries energy is preparing us for this gust of wind, the shift into Gemini. Okay, interesting. So if you know your birth chart, check out where Gemini is ruling in your chart, because some shift is going to happen in that house, especially if you have a planet there. For example, Gemini rules my 8th/9th house, depending on what kind of sign system you want to use. So yeah, have a look at that for yourself. A gust of wind. That's interesting. Information, and for in the 9th house can be higher education or spiritual knowledge. So maybe if you have Gemini in your 9th house, this is information being delivered to you on a silver platter about higher forms of consciousness, for example. Or maybe it's about finances if it's in your second house, or even potentially your eighth house could be about inheritance. So check it out in your chart. See what's going on. Okay, if you want to get more specific with this message. If you don't know your chart, that's okay. We'll just keep going. Trust your intuition. We have ancestors, forebearers, predecessors, ancient. They're offering this flower on the silver platter. So perhaps this is your ancestors coming through to give you this information. Or somebody else's ancestor even. Ooh, interesting. I feel a little bit of strange energy there. I'm just clearing it. Somebody else's ancestor. Okay, this seems a little, I don't usually say these kinds of messages, but I'm getting it. I'm just going to roll with it. Somebody else's ancestor could be very upset with them, and they're giving you the information now. Okay, and if it's not ancestors, predecessor, then it's somebody who came before you in some way, in some context, who's now had a perspective shift. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me more, Spirit. I'm hearing this could be someone born in the month of May. That's very specific and won't be for all of you. The ancestor or the predecessor. Well, yeah, Uranus was just in Taurus. Okay, let's see. What's going on here, Spirit? Let's try to get as clear as possible. What's going on? Pleasure. Yes, it is good information, or it benefits you in some way. It's like something that rises out from the darkness, from the shadow, something that's been kept hidden or secret. Could be something even within yourself. Your ancestors alert you to your own subconscious process about something, and it comes up into the light, activating some resilience I'm hearing in you. That makes you feel a lot better. And for others of you, this is something external that's been kept in the shadows, kept in the dark, and now it's coming forward. Pleasure. Perspective shift and the ancestors. I'm hearing this is not what someone wants. Okay, something that you're going through or something you're experiencing that's a challenge, it's not what someone wants for you. It feels like there's an intervention almost coming in. Like, hey, collective shouldn't be dealing with this. Or, hey, there's something that could help collective rebalance the situation for themselves. So let's deliver it. And the timing is right for that now. Maybe you've done some deep work in your Gemini house, wherever that is in your chart. Yeah, I feel like that is the case. And Gemini itself, regardless of whether you have a planet in it or not, we all pass through Gemini season, right? And we all have things pass through on the Gemini chart, on the Gemini house in your chart. Gemini is about truth, but it's about accessible truths. Gemini doesn't really seek, they can seek, but they typically don't find, not through the Gemini avenue anyways. They don't find the deep truths, but they get accessible truths. And then they share them. Okay, so this is why this is suddenly becoming so accessible for you. Interesting. There could have been two sides to a story, and you're learning the other side now. Okay, let's see the energy supporting you. Oh, actually, let me shuffle this deck. I just want to do it on the table. I'm just going to swish around the cards. mix the energies up from the last go. That's a message. The energies are getting mixed up from the last time that you encountered what? Dysfunction. 10 of Cups in reverse. From the last time you encountered some kind of dysfunctional environment or event or situation, could be with family or people who were supposed to bring harmony and peace in your life or in a particular environment, the energies are being switched up from that. Okay, so something is not repeating. There may be, I don't know what this is all about, okay? So I'm just saying what I'm getting. Hopefully you can string it all together. There's something where the same players may be involved, but the energies are different. Okay. Let's put this back together, Spirit. Some of you, this is already happening. If that's the case and you feel guided, you feel comfortable, let me know in the comments what was served to you on a silver platter, what information. That could provide insight to other people who are watching what may be coming their way too. I mean, we are a collective here, so you are also downloading messages all the time, and your experience also feeds back into collective knowledge, wisdom, and information. So you are a great source of knowledge yourself. It's not just that you're receiving it, you're giving it too. And this is part of the message as well. Whatever you get, whatever kind of information you get, you also have a lot that you're holding on to or that you already know and that you could do something with if you choose. It's like two people comparing notes on something. Okay. You could be getting clarity about a particular person in your life because someone else they know comes forward and speaks to you about them. That's what it feels like. We have dissension, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This is the energy supporting you. Yeah, it's like 2 against 1 almost energy, but it's something that, someone is no longer in agreement with someone that they were, and that benefits you. Okay. Partnership. Yeah. 2 of Cups, dissension in a partnership, and spinning plates, 2 of Buttons in reverse. Overwhelmed, it says on this card. Overcommitted. And the dissension card says apathy. Uncommitted. Okay, so there's a partnership here, and this could be with a person, or it could be with a particular energy, a thought form, an aspect of yourself. You know, you can translate this as it makes sense to you. There was an overcommitment here to a certain perspective in this partnership, or a certain behavior, or allowing something to continue, or proceeding when you didn't have all the information. There was an overcommitment. Now this information comes in, and it's like suddenly you realize that, or you become uncommitted to it in some way. You free yourself from something. And I'm hearing just like someone else did. You're not alone in this. You're not alone in this. And it could be some ancestor who was in a similar situation as you, and they're providing insight, energy, support, and all of that. Or again, or even like some deity you're working with, I'm hearing. I don't know. Or somebody you actually know. Dissension in a partnership leads to a realization that you're overwhelmed and overcommitted. And somebody else here might be undercommitted. There's an imbalance here for sure. So the information brings you back into balance. I said that already too. Okay, so let's see what the challenge is. Yeah, let's see what the challenge is. And then I want to kind of clarify what this partnership is. See if we can get more specific about what that's about. Moving on, the challenge. We'll get 2 more, Spirit. Moving on, 5 of Cups in reverse, Temperance with patience, Martyrdom with the Queen of Cups in reverse, and Judgment with Awakening. Whoa. Okay, this is no small message here. This is a big deal. Moving on, patience. Well, yeah, that's like Uranus and Taurus. Moving on, Taurus can be, not all the time. Trust me, I know I'm a Taurus. Can be patient. But it feels like, the energies of Uranus is moving on from that. What was slow moving, building slowly, is now going to be a gust of wind with Gemini. And it's been a challenge to sit in this energy of like plodding along, like just, okay, things are maybe slowly moving, or you're getting little tidbits here and there that are useful, or there's slow realizations. Helpful though, all progress. You've always been making progress in different aspects of your life, especially when it comes to your healing journey. And going back and then going forward and going back and going forward has been useful for you too, so don't worry about that. But now it's like takeoff time. Martyrdom, insecurity, moodiness, with awakening, epiphany. So there's something that you've been clearing from your own soul, from your own mind and spirit, that has made you feel insecure. This feels like a sense of security somewhere, feeling like safe. This keeps coming up lately, but feeling like I'm not sure if I'm safe. I'm not sure if I can move on. Or I'm moving on, but I'm being patient with myself because I'm not safe, or I'm having these mood swings about something. Okay, hold on a second. So there's a massive awakening coming here, epiphany, about getting out of your comfort zone with something. Give me one card, Spirit, on what is this partnership? Letting go again. We had moving on, letting go. 9 of Swords in reverse. It's a partnership you're letting go of. It says on this card, hope and coping. You've realized that something isn't for you. You've been spinning plates, and I'm seeing a plate smash here. Maybe something about Greek or Greece. I don't know. But it's like, no, but it doesn't feel like a celebration. It feels like broken destruction. You've been spinning these plates and one finally falls on the floor and it's broken and you're like, oh, I don't have to spin that plate anymore. Great. Okay, so there's a feeling of relief and freedom. Now, there's an epiphany coming with the awakening card. Maybe someone else has been acting like a martyr. Take it if it's someone else, or you could switch it into yourself too if you want to do some reflection on that, if it resonates. And you've been patient with this person. Okay, buddy, time to buck up here, time to do the thing. And now I feel like the plate breaks. It's like you can't keep spinning that. Someone could have been spinning a little bit of a story, a victim story here. I'm hearing spin it backwards, or spinning a story that you were a victim. Okay, is this making sense? Okay, let's see. Tell me, what is on the silver platter? Confession and rebellion. Whoa. The Hierophant in reverse. It says doubt on it. Someone's breaking a rule here, and they're going to confess. Maybe it's a self-imposed rule. The Hierophant in reverse, definitely rebelling against secrecy or sworn secrecy even. Someone's telling a secret here. Confession. Seven of Swords in reverse. Their consciousness, well, they're being conscientious too, but their consciousness is unable to hold this back, this truth. On the silver platter, someone's confessing. Okay. I want to get the other tarot cards out, but I feel like I need one more to know what this confession is all about. Right, Spirit? What are they confessing? Recklessness and intuition, the High Priestess and the Fool in reverse. Somebody took a risk. They were naive. And they didn't want to admit it. The High Priestess, I'm seeing subconsciousness on here too. They didn't want to admit that they were reckless with something, naive even, you know, thinking something was going to end up in a certain way that it clearly did not. Their perception has changed. It says perception on here. And what do we have? Perspective shift. So it's either coming from the source, meaning that whoever was reckless is about to confess something about that recklessness. Okay, so for some of you, it's like a direct confession. For others of you, this person let something out inadvertently and it's like the truth. You get the truth. They think maybe they're not telling you or they're being crafty, but you see it clearly. And then there's also a situation here where somebody else shares someone's secret. They've confessed something, but it's too much for whoever they told to hold on to because there's something about that information that you need. Ancestors. Can I have one more on the ancestors? One more on the ancestors, please. Oh, just one. Oh, the two just definitely want to come out. So let's see. Nurture and offering. The offering, the silver platter. Yeah, okay. So your ancestors, regardless of how this unfolds for you, I feel like for all of you, your ancestors are around you, okay? Compassion, growth, care. They're caring for you. They're nurturing you. They're protecting you. And there's an offering coming. It's a gift. A gift of information. This confession. Okay, so let's see. Some of you might find like a written confession or like old documents that reveal the truth. I'm hearing DNA. I don't know. Maybe this is about your literal ancestry, where you come from. Family secrets, that kind of thing. I don't know. Let's see. Nine of Pentacles for your overall energy. I heard the word sustainable. Wow. So good for you. I mean, you've established quite a lot for yourself. That slow-moving energy, the patience you've had with yourself to move on from something, to forgive yourself, or maybe to forgive others too, to accept what's happened. You've been patient with yourself and you've done a really good job. I see this bouquet of flowers that you're holding. Maybe you should go buy yourself some flowers or just admire them. You don't have to cut them if you don't want. Just go look at some flowers. Give yourself a gift. You are on the other side of something. You've made it to this clearing, to this meadow, to this opening. You're no longer fenced in. Who's the martyr here? The hangman, perspective. Somebody who needed, and it says letting go on this again, somebody who needed a new perspective. There could be a lot of Pisces energy here with this person. Doesn't have to be. This card is a Pisces card, is why I said it. Somebody who was maybe stubborn, on the outs, okay, holding back, quiet. Watching from the sidelines, I'm getting. Okay, let's see what you don't see coming. What do you not see coming here? What does the collective not see coming? Two things. 3 of Cups and 2 of Coins. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of more of the same here. I'm going to clarify this because I want more details. But again, this is the spinning plates, but now it's standing on all of these chairs like a house of cards, right? It's just super unbalanced. There's no point in this. And here's your ancestors or that other energy that's coming forward, giving you 3 of Cups is other people, giving you the information. But okay, we've covered that, Spirit. Can I get a little bit further into what they don't see coming? What else? Page of Swords, yes. And the 10 of Wands. Ooh, you're going to see somebody's been suffering, whether they've been acting like it or not. You see how he's got this binocular and he's looking over here at this person, Page of Swords. And the 10 of Wands. Somebody is just kind of waiting for things to come crashing down on them. They've been restricted. So if you think someone is just living their life and they're not suffering, or they're not suffering the consequences of their actions, that's not true. Now, I don't feel like you receiving this confession or this information is going to alleviate this person's suffering. I don't. It might intensify it, actually, depending on what you do with this information. Now, this could also be that whatever information you receive, you have a better understanding of why you have felt like something's about to come crashing down on you. If this isn't the other person and this is you, it's like, wow, I've been carrying this burden, this oppression, this energy like on my back for so long. You know, think about the 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands, in the Rider-Waite. I've been carrying this for so long and I don't really know why, right? Why do I feel so heavy about this? The information is going to give you a realization of why this has been in your life, why this has been so important for you, why you've been feeling this energy. Okay, so let's see what your opportunity is. What's the opportunity? Gust of wind. Yeah, and it's almost like this person has tied themselves here so that they don't get blown over. Someone could be anticipating that you're going to get wind of something. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Oh, they fell out in reverse. Interesting. And the 8 of Wands in reverse. And then these cards flipped over too. 3 of Coins, 6 of Cups, and Page of Wands. Ooh, this is information that's existed for a while. This is a message in the past. Maybe that wasn't published, delivered, put out there. It could be information too. See the Page of Wands stamping a letter here. 6 of Cups is the past, and they're pulling something up from the well. And 3 of Pentacles, here's the offering. Something that was buried in the shadows and deep in the past is coming to the surface. But it's almost like it tried to get delivered to you. It's like somebody was trying to deliver you this message, but there was something blocking, an obstacle. 2 of Swords, yeah, an obstacle. Like maybe somebody was indecisive about how to get this information to you, or you had blocked it out yourself because you were busy. I'm hearing because you were busy. Okay, your opportunity. The King of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Wands in reverse. Yikes. What's that? This is an onslaught of confusion that has been purposefully sent in your direction, or propagated. The King of Swords is a master manipulator. I'm hearing the snake's tongue, forked tongue, speaks from both sides of their mouth, speaks outside of their mouth. This is somebody who won't say it themselves, but gets maybe they have patsies. I don't know. They get their people. We had that message about a henchman, right? This was a while ago. That gets other people to do their talking for them. Confession, but now you're going to hear something. Okay, Eight of Wands. And why is this the opportunity, though? How is this the opportunity? What is Collective supposed to do with that? Or I guess it's to see it for what it is. I'm hearing something, a horse's mouth, the Lovers. Immediately, the first thing I got was this information that you're receiving is going to help protect a bond you have with someone, a connection you have, or a contract that you're in that means a lot to you. Behind this back, the guy's holding some scissors and she is holding, I think it's an apple, but at first I thought it was a heart. I mean, it makes sense, it's an apple. Hold on a second. There's something in this image. She's picked the apple off the tree. Aside from the religious connotations of this image, let's just read it as I'm seeing it. She's picked the apple off the tree before he can cut it down or burn it. Maybe that is like before the information escapes you, you receive it before someone can destroy it. But I feel like there's a union being protected here. Could be you and your career path, could be you and your future self, whatever you and a person that you're in love with. I don't know. A union's being protected because you get some information. That's the opportunity, the Hangman. You get a new perspective on something that means a lot to you. I feel like somebody has been trying to come in between you and something. Seven of Wands. And maybe you've been on the defense. You've been protecting this. Okay, let's move to the challenge, Spirit. What's the challenge here? Six of Coins. It's a card of offering. Let's get one more. I feel like this information is coming from a unlikely or unusual source. Four of Coins. And it may be the case that you're not really sure if you can trust it or the origins of it. But look, see these Four of Coins buried. It's been something that's been buried. The challenge. You may want to bury it. Again, the information you get. That could be the challenge. Perhaps you don't want to see it. Well, what? This is kind of general. Like, it's probably because, you guys are all going through different things here. Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like you don't want to see it. Well, why? Why wouldn't they want to see it? It's going to bring them pleasure eventually. Ace of Coins. King of Cups. And the Four of Cups. I feel like it could be a challenge to do something with this information or see it for what it is and receive it, because it does mean that somebody else is going to walk a harder path. And maybe karmically, you don't want to be the person to impose that, or you're not sure of your karmic role in this situation. Like this opportunity, there's an opportunity here for you, pleasure, something solid for yourself, to protect something you care about. But it comes as someone else falls. And that could feel intense energetically. Let me get some guidance for you. What's the guidance here, Spirit? What's the guidance about this situation? The ancestors. Okay, I feel like pulling another one of these. The guidance. Beware, thought police, autonomy, King of Swords in reverse, the onslaught of manipulation and like just BS and lies and stuff, right? So the guidance is to free. Oh, that's so weird. I'm just looking at this. I don't know if you can see it. And it suddenly started kind of moving, looking like a face. See the two eyes here in the mouth? And it was like kind of expelling, like, let's turn that the other way around. That looked a little creepy. It was like thought police, like somebody's just been like purging out their gunk, you know? And you're going to see it now. You're going to see how somebody's been trying to infiltrate other people's minds with BS, the King of Swords in reverse and Eight of Wands in reverse, you know, or your own. And your guidance here is to free yourself from that. Beware of that. Beware of those people who are telling you what you can think and what you can't think and what's right and what's wrong and what's true and what's not true, because you have, like I said, you have a lot of knowledge already that confirms to you what's true and what's real. And Spirit's asking you to trust yourself. Okay, take that information that's being offered to you and evaluate it. Look at it. Really consider it before you either dismiss it or accept it totally. Like, you need to evaluate a little bit. Autonomy, free yourself. The choice is yours with something. Okay, the advice. The Hierophant, Justice, and the Magician. You make the rules. You set the tone. You get to decide what you allow and what you don't allow. So there's been a heavy force that's been trying to control a narrative or a situation or an outcome. And Spirit's saying, now you're going to get a confession, some information that reveals all, that tells you what this King of Swords in reverse has really been saying and what's actually behind. Like, I may not have looked so gross to you, but I got the feel, like, you know, intuitively, I was like, ugh, that picture. Like, there's some gunk behind this person's, sorry, let's not say it like that. There is some shadow behind this person's intentions. And you're going to see that clearly, and epiphany, become aware of what's been going on, the gust of wind, the gust of clarity that your ancestors and or someone else is offering you. And this is where the pleasure lies, is getting the justice by deciding what you want to accept and what you don't want to accept. Okay, so, I mean, I feel like, do we even need an outcome? Well, let's just go for one. What's going to happen if this guidance is followed, Spirit? What's going to happen? It's being offered to you on a silver platter. Eight of Wands and the Devil. Oh, silver platter. The Devil's true intentions. right? Like the energy that the devil, the shadow of the situation or the shadow of the person, however you want to take it, the shadow of yourself if you're doing self-analysis through this reading. But like that's being put right in front of you. It's not hidden anymore. It's right there out in the open. That's the outcome. There's also this energy or whatever this is could be trying to control others as well. This is why I feel like you need to do something with this information. Okay, I don't want to end on that exactly, Spirit. Can you tell me what's going to happen here? Because I don't want a proliferation of this energy. That's not what's happening, is it? No, it can't be. The Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. Great. Okay, so you're defending a union, a connection. You're standing up for something in the face of this onslaught of shadow energy that has been hidden for a long time. Now you have it clear as day in front of you. And somebody can't hide. And I feel like I need one more. Okay. Connect with the dead, which is your ancestors. And true will. And we also have sensuality. I think I want to read true will. Do I want to read anything? I'm hearing no. Okay, maybe I'll just show you these cards and you can take what you will from it. There's something about your divine willpower that is defeating and overcoming this shadow energy, connecting with your ancestors and the will of your ancestors. What's the sensuality about? I'm hearing picking up the pieces. Maybe there's something physical. Oh, the broken plate. Picking up the pieces. Sensuality is like your senses too, right? Picking up the pieces and what? This reading doesn't want to end. Picking up the pieces and what? Three of Pentacles in reverse. And dissension. And going against what's been trying to control you. Where was that Three of Pentacles in reverse? The dissension. Right here. Yeah. Going against something that's been trying to control you. By picking up the pieces. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.